So there's so much to be talking about, but I'll kick off with this one. It's the worst illness I've ever had. Hundreds are struck down with parasite as bosses warn customers not to drink, cook, or clean teeth with unboiled tap water after firm first insisted, think about this, that water was safe. Now, it says where we are really societally that that most of the population by default would have trusted them in the first place. Be assured, most, and I specifically say this, clued up occultists, because not all occultists are that clued up. They facilitate certain aspects within networks, but, you know, they don't need to know everything. And many of them, well, I was amazed how many of them aren't clued up about, well, the very things they consume. For many occultists, they're not that clued up. It's a thing. But the fact that the public, blissfully to this day, will go about their day, I was a poet and didn't know it, and go to coffee places or whatever else and not actually ask, by the way, do you filter your water? It would never enter their minds. And then think pubs, think eateries, think so many places, right? See clued up occultists? They just know places. They know places to go for every aspect, by and large, of their lives, that they don't have to doubt that the water is filtered, etc., etc. You can tell the public this. Public, it sails past them because they've been brought up on decades of propaganda that says, oh, bing, your water is so clean. But then all you need to do is to, well, chat to, well, people that work for water companies. And you know what you find time and again? They all filter the water. Absolutely, they do. Seriously. Because they see what's inside the pipes. They know. Some of them test, etc., etc. And they know that what's coming through that tap is not good for you. I even found this out in the last couple of years in Galashiels. A roofer came round because of water ingress. And just to define where the water was coming from, whether it be the rainwater roof, whatever, or some kind of pipe, he did some tests using these tabs to find out pH and whatever else, right? And then he comes back to me and he said, you know, you've got bleach in supply there. Well, I didn't know that, but I suspected the case, and hence the reason I filter my water. I mean, it's maybe not the best system. It's a jug-based system, but I mean, if I owned a property, it'd be one of the first things I'd want to be doing. Yeah, looking at that very seriously, right from the mains, as regards filtration. And many occultists absolutely, by default, have that as a thing. The fact that most people don't is astounding when you think about it. They have no idea that their ongoing, exposure over time effect of what they're consuming in water. And remember, when it came to, oh, we've got to make things safe. Don't worry, we'll I've seen the propaganda in the last day. Oh, we're coming out with piles of, plastic bottled water that we now know the average plastic bottle of a litre of water or whatever else is like something like 200,000 particles of just things floating around in the very water, that you're about to drink because you don't question. That absolutely affects you. That absolutely destroys the endocrine system, etc., etc. over time. It's an endless list, and it's another one that you could speak hours about. But the fact, within a short time, hundreds in a given small area, bang, explosive diarrhea being one of the symptomology. Yeah, cramps, stomach cramps, dehydration, high fevers, all the rest of it. I can assure you there'll be a few converts in amongst that lot to filtering their water. Anyway, your thoughts, your views, your thumbs up, your shares, and support the channel. And I'll speak to you soon.